it made me feel like I, as an Asian person, am the sickness. On this day, the college president announced that Wellesley College is shutting down and will move to remote learning due to COVID-19. On this day, I was a victim of anti-Asian harassment. I edited this footage together in order to have a video record recounting this strange and momentous day in my life. I will not be editing the footage down that much because capturing the raw footage of how I felt that day is important, despite my speech not being the most concise and cohesive. My thoughts were jumbled together and I was still trying to process everything. I encourage anyone else who has experienced something similar, or worse, to share their story and report hate crimes. The link will be in the description. At this time, masks were not commonly worn by Americans. It was not yet suggested by the CDC as a precautionary measure, and masks were highly stigmatized. I was one of the only people on my campus wearing a mask. Today is March 12th, and everyone's sad because we just found out that our school is closing for the school year. And that means that the seniors might not be able to have commencement and like graduate like every other class due to the COVID-19. This has created a very interesting scenario. I feel like when I first heard about COVID-19, or as it was formerly known as coronavirus, I knew I could foresee the negative impact on the image of Asians in Americans' eyes. But of course I could not see how or prepare for how that would personally affect me. So yeah, everyone's just like trying to enjoy the campus before they leave or might have to leave forever. A lot of people are just walking around the lake, some people smoking weed, and yeah, it's pretty beautiful. But yeah, today a middle-aged white man yelled at me from his car, "Stay in your fucking house if you're sick." Obviously I wouldn't be walking around if I was sick, and people wear masks to prevent sickness. If they're already sick, they wouldn't be outside, and it's not like I'm like trying to infect these people, you know. The way he said like, "Stay in your fucking house if you're sick," it made me feel like I, as an Asian person, am the sickness, you know. I'm spreading it, and like, I don't know, but my mask isn't harming anyone. I just wear it to protect myself, you know, to feel safe, because these are scary times, and like, it's good to take precautions, and like, this might not be your precaution, it doesn't have to be, but it's mine, and like, it's a cultural difference, and you know, Asian people wear masks to prevent sickness. If only sick people wore masks, then like everyone would know who the sick people are, and that would just like not be good. So everyone wears a mask to prevent sickness. Yeah, an ant bit me. That is not a pimple. Literally, an ant bit me. ants should not be alive right now, but stay in your fucking house if you're sick. Yeah, not sick, asshole. The thing is, like, it's like he wanted to say it, but not exactly to me, because like he rolled down his window and he looked at me and he's like, ugh, and then he was starting to say, like, stay in your fucking, but then he had to, like, go through the gate, so he went through the gate, and then he, like, faced away from me, and then he said the rest. So it's like, did you really want me to hear that? Like, are you really concerned about me spreading the sickness? Or, like, can you please clarify, sir? Like, can you come back here and explain what you meant by that statement? That would be helpful. But it's just moments like these, and the way, like, everyone looks at me when I wear the mask. It's like, I want to tell everyone I'm not sick, but that's so weird, like yelling at everyone, hey, I'm not sick, at every single person who sees me, because they look at me like, I'm sick, or like something's wrong with me or something. But people just need to understand this is a type of precaution that people think is safe. It's not harming anyone else by wearing a mask. So just know, if you see someone with a mask, don't assume they're sick, because they're probably not. They would not be outside if they're sick. And yeah, if they're trying to spread the virus, they wouldn't wear a mask. I don't know how to explain this, but yeah, don't make assumptions. And I don't think we should stop wearing masks because it makes us feel safe and it's not harming anyone. I think you should learn about cultural differences and learn that this is a way people take precautions to the flu season. I found some students burning flyers from canceled events on campus to roast marshmallows.
I think, guys, we're not going to get coronavirus, but we are going to get cancer from this.
You guys just help yourselves to the other snacks.
There's like, this paper is so very thick.
Okay, hold on.
This, you're
Okay,
literally,
our first s'more is about to go.
this s'more does not look like it's getting cooked.
Who the hell brought oil? Oh, wait.
After that, I had to go to my final in-person rehearsal of the play I was in, Silent Sky. It was my first college play and I was playing the lead. Unfortunately, it never saw the light of day and was another casualty of COVID-19. At the end of a stress-filled residence hall meeting regarding moving out and next steps, my roommate Vivian and I wanted to do a cheer.
Pom, shave, half the quad is really great. Shave, pom, watch out Wellesley, here we